I Want Answers is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, Rogers State University, the University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, and viewers like you.
The quarterfinals continue as the Clayton Bulldogs face off against the Hilldale Hornets, only on I Want Answers. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome again to Oklahoma's favorite high school academic team game show, I Want Answers. I'm your host, Jeff Gaffin. Well, the quarterfinals are continuing. We have the Clayton Bulldogs coming back to face off the returning Hilldale Hornets. Are you ready to play teams?
Yeah.
Are you ready to play teams?
Yeah.
Do you want questions?
Yeah.
That's good, because I want answers. We begin, as always, with the speed round.
The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, teams, let's get ready to play. First speed question. What simple musical instrument found in an orchestra's percussion section has the same name as that of a geometrical figure? Clayton, yes. Triangle. Triangle is correct. Name the word ending with a silent B, which refers to an excavation in the earth for the reception of a dead body. Clayton, yes.
Catacomb.
Incorrect. Hilldale? Yes, go ahead.
Dig.
Incorrect. How about tomb? Tomb, yes. More speed. Shays' Rebellion took place in 1786 in what state? Clayton, yes.
Massachusetts.
Correct. What is the term for stagnant or slow-moving water occupying the abandoned part of a stream channel? Louisiana is especially well known for these features. Hilldale, yes.
Bayou.
Bayou is correct. What is the term applied to the practice of secretly importing goods, either to avoid paying customs duties? Hilldale, yes.
Smuggling.
Smuggling is correct. Are you a smuggler? Don't answer that. What did the Defense Department used to be called? Clayton, yes.
The Department of War.
That will work. War Department is correct. Good job. Can you identify the coastal city located north of Tijuana and southeast of Los Angeles? Clayton, yes.
San Diego.
San Diego is correct. From the days of Henry VII to the 20th century, the Board of the Admiralty was an important British government agency. What activities did it oversee? Clayton, yes.
Naval warfare.
Who count that? British Navy, that'll work. Okay, we'll count it. Are Saturn's rings composed of inert gases, chunks of ice, clouds of them? Clayton, yes.
Chunks of ice.
Chunks of ice is correct. Name the toy that consists of a thick grooved double disc with a string attached to its center. Clayton, yes.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo is correct. And now our first video question of the evening. And this will be presented by Mr. Roy Higginbotham of the Grand River Dam Authority.
The longest multiple arch dam in the world is located in what U.S. state?
Hilldale, yes.
New York.
Incorrect. Clayton, you get a chance. Yes.
Nevada.
Incorrect. How about Oklahoma? Specifically, the Pensacola Dam at Grand Lake. There you go. Hometown stuff. More speed. Name the ancient Egyptian city that was built near the start of the Nile's Delta. Most of the dynasties made it their capital. Its name is shared with Tennessee's largest city. Clayton, yes.
Memphis.
Memphis is correct. Name the South American country that is the 8th largest country in the world. Its neighbors are Clayton, yes.
Brazil.
Incorrect. Neighbors are Bolivia and Paraguay to the north, Chile to the west, Uruguay to the east, Brazil to the northeast. Hilldale, yes.
Argentina.
Argentina is correct. Math question, you do get extra time for this. If you spend $1.25 out of a $10 roll of quarters, how many quarters do you have left? Clayton, yes.
19 quarters?
Incorrect. Hilldale. Yes, go ahead.
39 quarters.
Incorrect. Close. So 35 quarters. 35. Name the subtle domestic revolution that began in England during the latter part of the 18th century and transformed England and the Western world. Clayton, yes.
The Industrial Revolution.
Correct. Name the Austrian whose name is given to units of speed measured in terms of the speed of sound through a given medium. Clayton, yes.
Mach.
Do we need full name? I think that'll work. Ernst Mach is his first name. Mach, it will work. Very good. Journeys have always been a popular literary theme. Which author described one to the center of the earth? Hilldale, yes. Jules Verne is correct. And now our second video question of the evening. This will be presented from Tristan Black, the coordinator of Northeast Oklahoma recruitment with OU Tulsa.
Wheretofore art thou, Romeo, is a well-known quotation from Shakespeare. What is the meaning of the word wheretofore?
Hilldale, yes.
Why are you?
Correct. Yes, that is correct. Why? It's not where, it's why. Very good. More speed. What is the term the Department of Labor defines as any work in excess of 8 hours per day? Hilldale, yes.
Overtime.
Overtime is correct. How do you spell gymnasium? Clayton, yes.
Gymnasium.
That is correct. Who is the only president buried in Washington, D.C., the only president to defeat... Yes, Clayton.
Wilson.
Correct. Identify the speech problem of Sylvester the cat. Clayton, yes.
Stutter.
Incorrect. Hilldale? Yes, go ahead.
Lisp.
He does lisp. Stuffer and thuckatash. I had to do that. I'm sorry. Another math question. If the altitude of a right circular cylinder is divided by 4, its radius must be multiplied by what factor to keep the volume the same? Clayton, yes.
2.
2 is correct. Under the cupola, should have done that sooner. And that bell means our first speed round is over. Clayton Bulldogs at the moment with 130 points. Hilldale Hornets with 70 points. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA electricity touches 75 of 77 counties in the state and serves as an economic development engine for all of Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity in Oklahoma.
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
At OU, you become
a free thinker,
a trailblazer,
a teammate.
You become relentless,
artistic,
passionate,
innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
Welcome back, everyone. Before we head into round 2, the advantage round, let's get reacquainted with the Clayton Bulldogs. How you doing, Bulldogs?
Pretty well.
I guess welcome to the dog pound, right? Is that what this is? All right. Please reintroduce yourself, your name, your grade, anything important you'd like to tell us.
I'm Gage Clark. I'm a senior at Clayton High School, and I like to read books.
Any specific kind?
I generally read fiction. I like epics.
Good. Epics?
Yeah.
The old epics or the new epics?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
Yeah.
That's cool. You have no free time then, right?
Yeah.
Time enough to read at least.
A little bit.
All right, we're glad you're here. How you doing?
Pretty well.
Good.
I'm Josiah McNeil. I am a senior, and I try to be as active as I can in the school.
Okay, so any specific activities you do, or the academic team, of course?
Well, aside from the sports that are available, choir.
Good. I was a singer as well. Good. All-state choir at that, too. You made All-state? Did you try
No,
out?
I haven't been able to try it. It's only my second year.
Okay, I understand. So what do you sing, tenor or bass?
Tenor.
Oh, I was a bass. I don't like tenors. No offense, it's okay. Glad you're here.
That's all right.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm Tyler Brindley. I'm a senior, and I'm a big fan of mystery novels.
Mystery novels. Any particular author?
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Okay, good. Well, obviously Sherlock Holmes, that works. Cool. Let's see, anything else? Academic team rules, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Academic team rules, yeah.
There you go. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm excellent.
All right. Well, I'm Tyler Macon. I'm a junior at Clayton, and our academic season just finished out last Monday, and we placed first in our division.
Very good. Congratulations.
So,
but
thank you very much.
not state championship?
No, just our conference.
Okay. Well, maybe, unless they have something to say about it, you might win championship here at I Want Answers. It's a thought at least, right?
Looking forward to it.
All right. We look forward. We're glad that you guys are here. The Clayton Bulldogs. And now, the advantage round.
In this round, the teams face off by attempting to answer a speed question. The team that correctly answers then gains the advantage and gets the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 5 points each. Once the 3 advantage questions are through, it'll go back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
Welcome back, everyone. All right, you ready for round 2? Yeah. Let's gain some advantage. First speed question, trying to gain it. Under the cupola of the Church of the Dome in Paris is one of the most revered monuments in France. What famous Frenchman is buried there? Time on that, Napoleon Bonaparte. The annual southward migration of what kind of animal to breeding grounds off Baja, California begins the first week in December? Clayton, yes.
Monarch butterflies.
Incorrect. Hilldale. Yes, go ahead.
Mallard ducks.
Incorrect. How about the gray whale? A little bit different size. Gray whale. So looking for an advantage. What famous literary traveler left Bristol in the Antelope on May 4th, 1699, and returned to the English Channel on April 13th, 1702? No thought there. Robinson Crusoe. George Blanda was a pro quarterback until he was almost 50 years old. In 1949, he started his career with the Monsters of the Midway, better known as what team? Hilldale.
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears, my favorite, only when they win. But very good. Advantage to you guys. Your category is to give these words that contain the word fish. Okay? Ready? A pilot can use this maneuver to slow the speed of a landing airplane by swinging the rear end from side to side.
Fishtail. Fishtail.
Fishtail is correct. A dealer or seller of fish is known as what?
Fishery.
Incorrect. Fishmonger. Fishmonger. Being greedy or not apt to sharing.
Selfish.
Correct. Very good. Back to speed. Name the large city that sits 5 feet below sea level, making it the lowest point in Louisiana. Hilldale, yes.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is correct. Advantage back to you. Your subject is language. Number 1. What family of languages includes most of the languages of Europe and Asia?
Germanic.
Incorrect. Indo-European. Number 2, what school is the world's most famous purveyor of recorded home language lessons?
Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, sure.
Rosetta Stone.
Incorrect. Berlitz is the school, but I understand where you're coming from. Number 3, an offshoot language spoken by many Jews around the world.
Hebrew.
Incorrect. Yiddish. Yiddish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Back to speed. By what fancy name do we know a human's third molars? Clayton, yes.
Wisdom teeth.
Wisdom teeth is correct. Advantage to you all. The category is to identify these fictional monsters. Ready? Number 1. It's sometimes called a lycanthrope.
Werewolf. Werewolf.
Correct. He is the most famous of the Nosferatu.
Dracula. Dracula.
Correct. The three-headed hellhound that guarded the...
Cerberus.
Correct. Don't let me finish. Fine. Very good. More speed. In what book by Jules Verne does a journey begin and end at the... Clayton, yes.
Around the World in 80 Days.
Correct. Advantage back to you. Your subject is the heart. Number 1. What's the acronym for the first aid procedure used to restart a heart?
CPR?
CPR. Correct. Blood entering the right side of the heart contains what dissolved gas waste product?
CO2?
Carbon dioxide?
Correct. The sinoatrial node controls the heart's contraction rates. What's another name for the sinoatrial node?
Atrium.
Incorrect. The pacemaker. Pacemaker. Still going. Name the longest suspension bridge in North America. It connects Brooklyn to... Clayton, yes.
The Brooklyn Bridge.
Incorrect. Brooklyn to Staten Island with a length of 4,260 feet. Yes, Hilldale.
Staten Island Bridge.
Incorrect. The Verrazano Narrows Bridge has an official name. The last name's the same. Salvation Army founder William and assassin John Wilkes. Clayton, yes.
Booth?
Booth is correct. Advantage back to you. Your subject is jacks. Name these people or things that have jack in their name. Ready? Number 1. This is the name of 4 kinds of long-eared hares found in the American West.
Jackrabbit.
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 Correct. Called the howler for its mournful cries, this wild dog is found in Asia, Africa, and southeastern Europe.
Jackal.
Jackal is correct. He played Jack Torrance in The Shining.
Jack Nicholson.
Correct. Oh, that was a great advantage round. Well done, teams. But after round 2, we have the Clayton Bulldogs with 170 points, the Hilldale Hornets with 80 points. Again, don't go away. We'll be right back.
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
Welcome back, everyone. Before we head into round 3 of the whirlwind round, let's get reacquainted with the Hilldale Hornets. How are you, Hornets?
Good.
I guess we're in the hive, right? Does that work? That was good, wasn't it? Okay. Anyway, please reintroduce yourself. Your name, your grade, anything important you'd like to tell us.
My name's Kyle Imler. I'm a senior at Hilldale. I play soccer.
Play soccer. Are you goalie, or are you actually like ones that actually like have to run?
I used to play goalie. I play defender mostly now.
Okay, I can't kick worth beans. I like your hair. So it just special for today, or do you normally do it that way?
Mostly usually like this, I guess.
Well, you can pull it off. I certainly can't. Good job. Glad you're here. How are you?
Good.
Good.
My name's Madison Riddle. I'm a junior at Hilldale, and I'm in band.
Okay. What do you play?
Bassoon.
Bassoon.
Yeah.
Not the contrabassoon?
No.
This is the normal
just
bassoon.
The normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I mean, I'm in academic team and.
I would hope so, since you're here. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, please introduce yourself and you can tell us about your hands.
My name is Nathaniel Jared. I'm a senior.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You don't know what to do with your hands? Okay. That's good. Do you normally have this problem, or is it just today?
It's from a movie.
Just from a movie?
Yeah.
Which movie?
Talladega Nights.
I didn't see that one. Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby. Like it. All right. How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good. I'm John Fernandez. I'm a senior at Hilldale High School. I'd like to give a shout out to my boys, Kyron and Elijah. I'm watching you. What's up?
There you go. All right, so I think your hair grew a little bit since the last time you were here, so please explain. You use like Miracle Grow or Chia Pet or something like that?
Trend, HGH.
No bad side effects?
No, this is just a lot of hair.
Just a lot of hair.
No Shave November.
Ah, so you just chose to do it on top versus here.
Yeah.
Okay. The Hilldale Hornets. And now, round 3.
The whirlwind round tests the team's ability to think on their feet. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions in the category as possible, with each correct answer being worth 10 points. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 categories. Should the trailing team choose a category for the leading team will get to choose a category for the trailing team. Should any team correctly answer all 10 of their questions within a minute, then they will receive 10 bonus points.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for round 3, the whirlwind round. Hilldale Hornets, you're the trailing team at this moment. Your categories are 20th century, U.S. history, or operas. Are you choosing for yourselves or for Clayton?
Can we give them operas? Sure. We'd like to give them operas.
Operas for Clayton. All right, you'll get your payback for them later. Operas. Your minute will begin after I read the first question. Ready? Directions. Identify these well-known operas. Ready? Number 1. Bizet's opera about a gypsy girl who is eventually stabbed to death.
Pass.
The Gounod work in which an aging philosopher sells his soul in return for youth.
Faust.
Correct. The Puccini opera in which an American naval officer marries a young geisha girl.
Pass.
The Rossini opera in which Figaro arranges a meeting between Count Almaviva and his love Rosina.
The Fiddler on the Roof.
Incorrect. A Mozart opera, the title of which refers to an enchanted musical instrument.
The Magic Flute.
Correct. The Verdi opera, based on the Shakespearean play about the Moor of Venice.
Merchant of Venice.
Incorrect. The Leoncavallo opera about a jealous husband, a faithless wife, and a tragic clown.
Pass.
The Gershwin opera. Opera, I can say the word. Yeah. Okay, well, that minute ends your time, but good try. All right. Clayton, however, you do get to choose a category for Hilldale. Your categories will be 20th century, U.S. history, or World War II. What would you like them to have?
20th century, World War II.
Yeah, 20th century.
We'll give them 20th century.
20th century. All right. Again, your minute will begin after I read the first question. Ready? Before Hitler began on his path of power and terror, he was an impoverished art student and soldier in which war?
World War I.
Correct. Before World War II, the First World War had been called what?
The Great War. The Great War.
Correct. In 1918, what dynasty ended with the brutal murder of an entire family in the town of Ekaterinburg?
Bolshevik.
Incorrect. General Chiang Kai-shek was the brother-in-law of what venerable leader of China's democratic revolution?
Mao Zedong.
Incorrect. What president resigned in 1991 because his country had abruptly ceased to exist?
Pass.
In 1933, Germany's Boy Scout movement was replaced by what new association?
Hitler's Youth.
Correct. The Gang of Four attempted to seize power after whose death in 1976?
Pass.
What title was held by Konrad Adenauer, Willy Brandt, Helmut Schmidt, and Helmut Kohl? But that would be Chancellor. Timer went off. All right. At the end of round 3, we have the Clayton Bulldogs with 190 points, Hilldale Hornets with 110 points. Are you ready for more speed to finish up this match? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do this. All American thoroughbred horses can be traced back to 3 stallions of another breed. What breed is that? Clayton, yes.
Arabian.
Arabian is correct. A legendary king of Crete wanted to hold captive a huge monster. Name them. Clayton, yes.
Minotaur?
There's more to the question, but you have to guess at it.
Minos?
Incorrect. Name the monster and describe the prison in which he was held. Hilldale, this is for you. Yes, go ahead.
Minotaur and the Labyrinth.
Correct. What ignites the fuel in the cylinder of a diesel engine? An electric spark, the injector, a supercharger, or the heat of compression? Clayton, yes.
The heat of compression.
Correct. If you take the word file and transpose the consonants, what word do you get? Clayton, yes.
Life.
Life is correct. And that timer means that our match is over. Final score stands the Clayton Bulldogs with 220 points, Hilldale Hornets with 120 points. Clayton, you will move on to the semifinal round. Well played though, both teams. That was a great match. Well, as always, we'd like to thank our teams for playing. We'd like to thank you, audience, for joining us as we continue to explore the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. If you knew some of the answers, go thank a teacher. But if you know freedom, go thank a soldier. Until next time, this is your host, Jeff Gaffin, saying, so long, everyone.
Follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram, and watch previous episodes anytime at rsu.tv. Make sure to join us next week for another exciting competition here on I Want Answers. I Want Answers is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, Rogers State University, the University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, and viewers like you.
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA electricity touches 75 of 77 counties in the state and serves as an economic development engine for all of Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity in Oklahoma.